Welcome back, everyone. So we're going to be doing a little bit different of a video today. I just wanted to talk about a new grading company that many of you may have or may have not heard of. It's the Tag Grading Company, which is making a little bit of a name for itself. So I figured might as well make a video on talking about it. This is a weird form of video for me. I don't have anything to do with my hands, so it's probably going to be like a preschool project. So Tag was essentially founded by, what's his name, Stephen Kass, Kass, and he is the CEO of Tag. He wanted to eliminate human error and to give consistency, essentially, and better grades, better all that stuff. So he dedicated a decade to making sure that his grading company was going to be a lot better than what else is out there, like PSA, Beckett, CGC. So in order to do that, he has like all this new technology. Like one of them, for example, is an AI-driven grading system. So it will take a like photo scan, which I have all this stuff written down. It'll take a photo scan of your card. You'll be able to see like indents of like stuff. So like this card may not look like anything front and back, but like, oh, AI figured out that there's a scratch right here that I can't see. So problems with that is some people may see that as a little bit too strict per se. So like, oh, the human eye, is not going to see that scratch, so why should I worry about that? I'm still going to get a PSA 10, whereas Tag is diving deeper into potentially getting that, so it's not going to be as easy to get a 10 per se, but I haven't gotten anything personally graded by them yet. I plan on doing that in the future. Which will be another video that we'll be discussing and working on. But so the AI is going to be helping grading, trying to get rid of some of that human error and give more consistency into the grades. Next is tamper-proof slabs. He uses high-quality tamper-proof slabs to encapsulate your card and assure their preservation. Also, I don't know if that means like better, making it a better way for it to not be copied or mimicked. So like, PSA has all their stuff. You've seen fake PSA slabs. Very few probably fake CGC slabs. Their slabs are engraved. It's like sketched in, I guess you could say. So I don't know if that's what they mean, but I know that they're talking about these being like, you can scan the QR code, find exactly where your card is, know exactly everything about it, and that will help you identify what card you have in your hand and that what card you're going to be buying. Consistency. Big thing with Tag is they want consistency. Many of you, I'm sure, have known that you send a card into PSA, comes back a 9, crack it, send it back in again, comes back a 10. Okay, so what happened? Was Mike feeling bad in the office that day? Just got a divorce or something? Kids being too rowdy at home, didn't get any sleep? Who knows? I've seen 8s, I've seen 7s take substantial jumps in PSA and some other grading companies as well. CGC, like all of them. But another thing is when it comes to, I'm using PSA as an example a lot because right now they're at the top of the game. I don't know why exactly. I don't know why everyone is going to PSA. I think because of their game that they have right now. They are like getting a new pair of shoes, or your friends and everyone saying you need to get a new game or something like that. That's how I kind of look at PSA right now. Am I still going to get stuff graded by them? Of course. Why not? I want to try all the grading companies and see all their pros and cons and stuff. But I see a lot of cons with PSA sometimes when it comes to consistency in their grading, as well as I've heard some of their cards get sent off and damaged by the people who are grading the cards. I know sometimes it takes forever, and that's just because they're getting stockpiled full of cards and people send everything to them. And they also open their doors to GameStop being able to take submissions. So Many of you, if you don't know that, you can take your cards to GameStop and also get them graded through there. But when it comes to consistency with Tag, they are making it to where you can send in a card. If it gets a 10, crack the case, send it back to them. It should be getting a 10 relatively every time, as long as you don't do anything to hinder the card. So if you get it, drop it, or try to fix it to where, like, I know a lot of people will use Kurtz, clean up their cards, make it a little bit shinier. So they're just giving you more of a consistent grade on what your card is. That kind of goes into transparent grading as well, but providing very detailed information. Like, if you haven't seen how Tag grades their cards, or like the breakdown, like, I recommend going on their website, looking the whole breakdown of their card. They will tell you exactly what is wrong with your card, where it is with, like, they have like GPS coordinating. So for example, if there's a scratch right there, this little thing, there'll be a dot or something right there telling you exactly where it is with whatever their GPS coordination is, and finding what the problem is and telling you. Like, they'll take pictures of the corner of the card, side of the card, top, bottom, front, back, all around. Like, your card, you're gonna know why it got that grade, which is, I think, why a lot more people are going to that. If PSA gave subgrades, that would be a lot better, knowing why I got that 9, knowing why I got that 10. I think CGC used to do subgrades too. I don't know. I know they still do, but you have to pay for it. I thought it was a standard before. I could be wrong. I'm new to CGC, so who knows. I know Beckett has always done subgrades, and I don't know if that's also one of them too, to where you have to pay for it. If anything, I would get subgrades. Subgrades help out a lot, in my opinion, because it makes me, a buyer, seller, all that more comfortable in knowing why that card got that grade. Like, not knowing why a card got a grade, like, is a little crazy to me. So that's just, transparent grading's a huge game changer, Tag may not be perfect. This video is not sponsored, by the way. Tag may not be perfect in their things of what they do. They're still new to the game. They're working out kinks. They're doing all this stuff. But they're definitely going to try to get, if not top, at least within the top 3. Who's going to go? I don't know. Honestly, sad to say, CGC might end up being on the 4th tier of that list. So it'd be PSA, Tag, Beckett, PSA, Beckett, Tag, but CGC might be on the way out the door unless they maybe do something. Is CGC a bad company? No, not by any means. If you want to get your cards graded by CGC, go do it. It's still a graded card. I don't know why so many people turn down CGC. Every card company has their problems, pros, cons, scandals, all of that stuff. Look it up. All of them have problems. What else we got here? Innovative features. Let's see. Additional 3D features. Everything I kind of covered already is all on my notes. So everything there is the 3D, what I was talking about, a breakdown. I'll probably have maybe some kind of video of something showing something on here so you guys can see that, so it's not just me rambling to a camera. Yeah, I've been wanting to make this video for a little bit, only because I feel like Tag is blowing up. I've seen more things. There's even a video, off topic, there's even a video. So this lady, I'll have to give her credit if I can find the video again. So she takes a Tag 8 point, is it 8.5? Or I think it's just 8. I don't think they do points. So it's a Tag 8, and she cracks it and submits it back to PSA as like the cross grade thing. And PSA gave it a 10, which a lot of people in the comments were confused on. Okay, so if a Tag 8 is worth a PSA 10, then a Tag 10 should be significantly higher than a PSA 10, which you flip that the other way, and that would be a PSA 10 is the equivalent to a Tag 8, which would still, I guess, make Tag significantly a little bit higher, or PSA is not doing their job and it's easier to get 10 through PSA, or however that works, however you want to look at it, you know. It's definitely just crazy in general. But if tag goes in the direction they go and they figure out the kinks and do all that, they're even doing, they already have talking about doing there we go. They're even talking about doing portable, like vending machine type things. Like that's a huge deal. Like, can you imagine going to, I don't know if it would be like a Walmart and stuff, but can you imagine going to like Walmart, taking like a little stack of cards, putting it in this machine, getting your cards graded, encapsulated, and all that stuff right there on the spot? I don't know how people can hinder that. That may have some problems in the future they'll have to work out. But that would be huge. Like, you don't have to wait any business days. You don't have to do anything like that. Who knows how exactly they're going to do it. They may have scheduled times to go visit it, or a scheduled day, like bring your cards to Walmart on a Friday at 10 o'clock. Who knows? But that would be huge to be able to just go to anywhere. They put these machines and get your card graded the same day with all their features that they have, the AI grading, the innovative features, and the 3D scannings and all that stuff right there at your local Walmart. Again, maybe not Walmart, but you know, that would be crazy. But where were we going with this? Oh, another problem. Another con to tag. So they have a leaderboard thing as well, to where if you get a card graded and it comes back a tag 10, then you will be put on a leaderboard of like, this is the first EV rank 1, you know, you have the rank 1 or first EV 10 or the first 10, which I've already seen. There is a auction on eBay right now to where someone has a EV promo from Prismatic Evolutions, and it's going for, I think, like $600 something right now. I don't know when the auction's going to end, but it's going for $600 something right now because it's at the top of the rank. You know, it's the first EV promo card that's got a tag 10. So I see that also being a problem with tag, to where if it's not on the leaderboard or first or second or third place of it, then people won't want anything to do with it because, like, oh, it's a 10, but it's not the first 10. Like, it's not in first place. It's not the first EV card. So, of course, first in anything people want, and it's going to spike the price up. So will that hinder stuff down the road? Who knows? Will the leaderboard end up being a problem rather than more of a cool thing to go against? Who knows? I mean, we'll have to see. Still fairly new. So with them still being fairly new, still a lot of road ahead of them. And I can see them potentially being one of the top 3 again that we all send to. Sorry, AGS, which is another grading company that also tried to do AI technology and stuff, but for whatever reason did not find that mark. You know, like, I was interested in them at first to get that consistency that tag is doing, but AGS was missing the mark somewhere. I don't know where that was. I don't know why they're not higher up there. I know they had a lot of problems and scandals and stuff right out the gate, which probably put their trust level a little bit lower with people. But who knows where they're going and what's going in that direction. But I can see tag being one of the top 3, if not like right behind a top 3. So yeah, would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. If there's anything I missed, let me know down in the comments below of what you guys think, and if you'll be switching, if you'll be giving tag a try, whatever you gotta do. So yeah, I think that's everything we have covered on this piece of paper. If not, maybe there'll be a part 2 or a follow-up to this video as time goes on. So yeah, I'm going to get some cards graded with tag at some point. We'll be doing a video on that again as well. And yeah, appreciate you guys hanging out and listening to me talk about this. High fives all around. Until next time.